Hey guys, what's up? Nico here. And in this video, we're going to talk about 5 tips for when you first start your 3D printing business. Let's go. All right, so let's get straight to it. 5 tips for when you first start a 3D printing business. First one is have a builder's mindset. So what does that mean? When you're building something, it doesn't magically just appear. Even when you're 3D printing, it takes a while for a product to be built, right? So you gotta be patient. Think of a tree. A tree takes a long time to grow. It takes a year, sometimes even 2 years for a tree to bear fruit. And the last thing that comes out on a tree is the fruit, right? So you got to be patient. It takes time to create things. It's little by little. Think of the 1% rule. The daily increase of 1% adds up. So if you just add 1% of effort every day, but you got to be consistent, eventually what you're looking for will come. So you just got to have a builder's mindset, and you got to just keep pushing. You got to be patient. You got to keep grinding, and you got to keep going. The second tip for starting a 3D printing business is properly select a niche and stick to it. You're going to want to have a theme or a brand of what you're selling in your shop. It's a giant mistake to have different items that are far too different from each other. Your store just won't make any sense. Your brand won't make any sense. So you won't see McDonald's selling shoes or farm equipment, right? You're not going to see McDonald's sell iPhones or whatnot. So download the niche selection guide from 3dprintedprofits.com, as you can find over 150 ideas and niches that you can start printing on and make money on. You'll also get a 30-minute masterclass. It's going to teach you how to start your own 3D printing side business. The third tip for starting a 3D printing side business is select the right printer for what you're making. So this goes hand in hand with the niche selection, and that's why it's super important for you to select your niche, right? So you're going to want to select a printer that will efficiently print what you're going to be selling, okay? So some questions you want to consider for that are you making things in very large quantities? You're going to want multiple machines that can print at higher speeds in that case. Are you making large items? So you're going to want something that's a large volume printer. Are you making higher quality items? Meaning, is it going to be detailed or like a statue or jewelry? Stuff like that. Is it going to be heat resistant? Is it for a machine? What is it for? Those kinds of things. Will it need to be assembled? Are they easy to assemble? What materials are going to be using? Is there post-processing involved? So that's the kind of thing that you want to think about when you're going to be selecting your printer and after you think about what your niche is. You can also find my 3D printer buying guide at 3dprintedprofits.com. It comes along with a niche selection guide, so you know which printer to get for and what you avoid. The fourth tip for when you first start a 3D printing side business is track your numbers. Marcus Lemonis said it. If you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business. So you gotta know your numbers. So you wanna create a spreadsheet for tracking your expenses and your revenue. You wanna know how much you're spending on each and every cost of your business. How much you're spending on filament, advertising, energy, how much you're spending on gas, your postage, your packaging, all that stuff. Know how much each product costs for you to make down to the last cent. Because if you can't track this, then there's no way for you to really tweak your business. There's no way for you to know how much you can adjust so you can have more profit. Okay? What you want to do is like I said, create that spreadsheet. This is going to be called your profit and loss statement. Make sure you just make a simple one. I provide one for you when you take my 3D printed profits course. It's a course on how you build your 3D printing side business. All right, so that's included in the course. I give you a simple spreadsheet so you can track what it is that you're going to be spending on. The fifth tip for when you first start your 3D printing side business is source your raw materials properly, okay? The cheaper you source your raw materials, the more money you'll make. So buying in bulk is always a good idea. It increases your profit margins. That means you make more money, okay? With bigger profits, you can then invest your money back into the business by getting more designs, getting more machines, advertising, increasing your product line, so on and so forth. But see, just because it's cheaper also doesn't make it better, okay? You have to find a good mix of quality and price. So some companies offer quality, but the price is way too expensive. In the meantime, there are other companies that sell material that are good, if not just as good, if not better. That's almost 40% off. So you got to source that material properly. You have to go out and actually shop for these things. Make sure you always pay attention to these details and always be shopping for your raw materials. So that's it. That is the 5 tips for when you first started 3D printing business. If you want to learn more, please go to 3dprintingprofits.com. You'll find a 30-minute masterclass on how to start your own 3D printing side business, along with a printer selection guide and a niche selection guide. And that's it. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up down below. And if you guys want, let me know what you guys are going to be making, what you guys are going to be printing down in the comments below. And that's it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.